Today we're going to be taking a look at 75360 Yoda's Jedi Starfighter. This set just released on August 1st of 2023 with 253 pieces and a retail price of $35, making its price per piece 13.8 cents. And LEGO is really pushing it with this price point, but I will talk about that more later in the video. Anyways, taking a look at the front of the box, you obviously have the nice yellow Clone Wars stripe, along with a nice display of the set with a nice background with Coruscant and some other planets. And then flipping around to the back, you get another display of the set along with some of the features. And overall, the box art is pretty dark and gloomy looking. And I actually kind of like that because the arc in season 6 of the Clone Wars that this set is based off of is pretty dark and gloomy, so I'm not really sure if LEGO meant to do this, although the box art does sort of show that in a way, and I like that. Now, actually digging into the box, on the back here, you're gonna have these horrendous thumb tabs that you guys know I hate. They're just so hard to open, and on a set that's more than $20, I mean, it's just unacceptable. It should just be taped up. It's way easier and way better. And then on the inside, you're just gonna get 3 numbered bags and then your instruction manual. And then moving on to the instructions, on the front, you get a rendering of the set, which actually looks pretty good. It definitely looks a lot better than the rendering on the 332nd battle pack instructions. But anyways, opening up, you just have your standard LEGO building process, and then in the back you have advertising for the mechs as well as the battle packs that came out this year. And for some reason there's no advertising for the Mandalorian sets like there was in the 332nd battle pack instructions. But anyways, then in the very back you're gonna have your piece inventory. Now moving on to the figures, first up here we have Yoda, and this one is new, although he's really not much different from the one that we got in the past. I mean, here he is compared to the one that came in the last Yoda's Jedi Starfighter from 2017. As you can see, his head is exactly the same, and then on his chest there's just minor pattern differences in the print, and then on the back it's basically the same, except the older one has a little bit more detail on the hood. And then next up here we have R2-D2, and there's really not much to see here. I mean, it's just the normal R2-D2 minifigure that has double-sided printing that we've been getting for a while now, and these are the only 2 minifigures you get in this set. Yes, for $35 you just get 2 minifigures, and they're not even really unique or exclusive minifigures either. They're just 2 basic minifigures, being Yoda and R2-D2. Well, it's honestly pretty disappointing. I think for $35 it definitely should have come with another figure, and this would have been the absolute perfect chance for LEGO to make a Darth Bane figure, as Yoda does interact with him a lot in this arc from season 6 of the Clone Wars, and if not him, maybe one of the Serenity Priestesses. Either of those 2 figures, mainly Darth Bane, would have made this figure line up a lot better, but unfortunately we just get Yoda and R2-D2, which is pretty disappointing and not an upgrade at all from the 2017 model. The minifigures might not be an upgrade from the 2017 version, although the model itself definitely is. It's a lot smaller and more sleek and just overall a lot more accurate. As you can see here, it's just not as bulky, it's more realistic. There are some stickers throughout the set, as you can see here, but they're not really that bad. I mean, it is just a $35 set after all. And then the wings can open up here in like sort of this flying position, and that looks pretty cool. And then one thing I really appreciate about this is that on the side of the wings here, you can see there is this little piece right here, which is just a pin that you can pull out and put in pretty easily. And really it's there to stop the wings from opening up too far, but it's also there as a way to cover up the gap, as you can see here. And a common complaint from most fans with LEGO Star Wars sets is big gaps, so it's nice to see that LEGO took some initiative and found a way to cover a gap up. And the cockpit can open up with the windshield coming down and then the top hatch to reveal a pretty basic interior with nothing in it pretty much, but you can stand Yoda up in there. And then on the back you can load R2-D2 up, and there's also a clip for Yoda's lightsaber, which is something the 2017 model didn't have, so that's another upgrade. And then from there your ship is ready to go, of course with some spring-loaded shooters on the back, which are always fun to play around with. Now, I said all these good things about the model because the model itself is pretty good and definitely a lot sleeker and a lot better than the 2017 version, although with just these 2 minifigures it is not worth $35 at all. I think $30 would have been a way more reasonable price. $35 really only would have been reasonable if it included a 3rd minifigure, mainly Darth Bane. So despite the good build, because of the price point and the weak minifigure lineup, I'm gonna have to give this set a 6 out of 10. And honestly, if you're a casual collector, I don't really recommend it at all. And if you are someone that collects every LEGO Star Wars set, I do have to say again, the model is very good and way more accurate than the 2017 version, although the minifigures are honestly just kind of throwaways. Anyways guys, that's all for this video. If you're new, please consider subscribing, and if you want to check out more of my videos, you can see them on the end screen right now.